Hello, my name is Jackson Kliewer, and this is the Tiger Hiline Online. We have many great stories to bring you today, which are my story on the Hearst Center for the Arts, Paul Adom-Boeteng's Vox Pop on what app students use the most, David Mitchell's interview of Wes B., a local singer-songwriter, Cobie Morrisey's story on new gym uniforms, Colby Coonradt's personal profile of Jackson Heth, Alex Vilae's personal profile of Anna Taft, and Jack Jorgensen's podcast on college football player Jack Trice. Here is my story on the Hearst Center for the Arts. On December 8th, a new exhibition in the Hearst Center for the Arts opened, presenting selected drawings and sketches by Marguerite Wildenhain. The German artist was taught at the famous Bauhaus School of Art before coming to America, where she spent the rest of her life. The drawings are on loan from Dean and Geraldine Schwartz, prominent local collectors of art. Wildenhain, the first woman to earn the Master Potter certification in Germany throughout her career, was most recognized from her work in the ceramic arts. With the rise of the Nazi Party, she had to leave her nation due to her Jewish ancestry, eventually settling in the California-located Pond Farm, an artist colony where she worked and taught until 1985. At the Hearst Center, many people from around Cedar Falls came to see the beautiful drawings of Wildenhain's world, distorted and swirling, while Mr. Schwartz gladly showed me the bottom of his shoe. The building was filled with gorgeous music from an ancient cello and the wise words of Wildenhain. The technique that you will use to express what has moved you need not be elaborate or difficult. What is essential, though, is that it conveys the emotion that you felt when you saw whatever it was that excited and stirred you to draw in the first place. While at the Hearst Center, one can also see local art, such as John Page's paintings of Cedar Falls.
One of them depicts the broom factory that's no longer down there. It's been torn down. And the other one depicts the parkade of Cedar Falls. He was known for trying all different kinds of styles. He was a teacher, so he was always working with students and trying to help them see all different kinds of things that they could do. And he was known as a really kind person, a very giving teacher. I think Cedar Falls does a pretty good job celebrating the artists that come from this place or have come to this place. John Page is certainly one of the most well-known artists. But yeah, I think we're an artist-loving community.
And on the next day, Bel Canto Cedar Valley was performing their annual Christmas concert in the Hearst Center as well. The large room was packed full as everyone waited eagerly for the chorus.
What a joy and a privilege to see a full room here today. It is humbling and awe-inspiring, and I can't thank you enough for spending your afternoon with us.
And soon the music began. Audience participation was encouraged in the middle of the show as all rose to sing Joy to the World, with conductor Nick Clebenson leading the room.
Well, it's just a joy to make music. It's a wonderful thing to use my hands to portray to the singers the types of sounds and the types of expressions to make. It's a wonderful gift. Well, the big event for Bel Canto Cedar Valley in the spring is our spring concert on Sunday, May the 5th at 3 o'clock. We're partnering with the Cedar Valley Justice Choir. And we don't have a venue for that yet, but stay tuned to our Facebook page, Bel Canto Cedar Valley, or our website, www.belcantocedarvalley.org, for updates on where that concert will be, Sunday, May the 5th at 3 p.m.
The room was full of life as the chorus sung many classic Christmas songs in celebration of this special time of year, wishing the people of Cedar Falls a happy holiday with love and joy.
That was amazing. The choir could probably tell you the look on my face when you all started singing. I'm going to give you something harder next year.
This is Jackson Kliewer reporting for the Tiger Hiline Online. Here is Paul Adom-Boeteng Vox Pop on what app students use the most.
Hey Tucker, what app do you use the most on your phone?
I use Snapchat definitely the most. It's a great way to communicate with friends. It's most popular and people are on it all the time. You can FaceTime, call right on there, send pictures. You can do a lot of stuff.
What app do you use the most, Andy?
Snapchat.
Why?
Because I talk to my friends almost 24/7.
Hey Reed, what app do you use the most?
I use Instagram the most so I can see what's going on in the day.
Thanks, Reed.
Yep.
Hey Keegan, what app do you use the most?
I use Snapchat the most so I can communicate with my friends easily.
Thanks, Keegan.
Here's David Mitchell's interview of Wes B.
Wes B, a singer, songwriter, musician, influencer, and soon-to-be fashion icon based out of Waterloo, Iowa. Wes B has made 2 albums and sold over 2,000 pieces of clothing from his clothing brand known as Lou Boy. I got a chance to talk to Wes B about how he makes and sells clothes of his own brand, speaking at local schools while creating amazing music as well.
What's good? My name is Wes B. I'm a music artist, entrepreneur. I have a storefront. I'm blessed. Spreading peace, positivity, love, energy, and joy. I also go as Lou Boy from Waterloo, Iowa. I've been involved with music since I was about, I would say, 9 years old. Through church, being in the choir. When I didn't want to sing, I was trying to make my way to the drums. You know, I wanted to be involved in all type of ways, but later on came the singing, and then I just started developing in my craft. A few of my influences are, I would say, first and foremost, the Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, Ryan Leslie, back in the day in the 60s, Cab Calloway. Cab Calloway was a performing artist. I mean, the way he performs live, I wanted to do the same things when I grew up. Also, Jamie Foxx, being able to play from the piano and do comedy and just be so entertaining. I mean, and the list goes on and on, from like Nas to Jay-Z to Kendrick Lamar and, you know, Usher. You know, I could keep going for days. Brian McKnight, you know, so it's all over the spectrum for me. Yes, sir. The name of my clothing brand is Lou Boy, L-O-O-B-O-Y. Lou as in Waterloo, because I wanted to create something that was positive and it really represents my community and where I come from, Waterloo, Iowa, and I wanted to make a brand that was affordable for the people in my community so that they don't feel like they're getting banged each time they go to buy something nice with a nice quality and just something that can definitely spread peace, positivity, love, energy, and joy. I've been selling the Lou Boy brand since 2016, and I started with one tote of t-shirts, pressing up merchandise in the basement, selling it out of the back of my trunk, making deliveries, using social media as an engine to collab with different people, meet new people, make new fans, promote my music. And from there, it just kind of blew up from there, you know, and I'm so grateful, and I just give all gratitude for the support within my community because they have helped me definitely reach a new level. My overall vision for Lou Boy is, one, help get us a distribution deal to get the brand truly out there, for the brand to create something that helps change the perspective of life for people. Because the Lou Boy brand is also to help break down barriers. You know, you see the peace sign, and I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel like when you wear it, you feel accepted, you feel welcome. You will feel like you're welcoming other people into the brand, into the lifestyle, into the wave. So what I'm looking for from the brand is just consistent growth as I continue to grow as an entrepreneur and as a music artist. What I believe drives me is the passing of my mom when I was 3 years old. That made me view life in a totally different way, and it forced me to grow up earlier in life. So that drives me each and every day to try to stay positive, because there's been tough situations in my life that I didn't think I can make it through. So when I did make it through, it showed me that I need to keep going, and it gave me a different drive for life. Yeah, for my music, I definitely want to be a Grammy Award-winning artist. I want to even talk Oscars in the next 5 to 10 years. Being able to dabble into different assets of what I do. If I can break through mainstream doing music, all glory be to God, that's what I'm willing to do. But if I can break through hosting or acting or just, being a personality, for the mainstream social media, that is what I want to do. But as far as the music is concerned, we trying to go triple platinum, baby. We trying to win some Grammys. We trying to do it all. You feel me? Really live up to my fullest potential in life. I would say I'm thankful to have the brand and good quality music, because it really helps when you're trying to build a consistent fan base and people that truly believe. You have the opportunity as a music artist to make people believe in something. Whatever it is that you're pushing, you have that ability to make them believe in that. So with the words and my lyrics and my content and my music and the positive hip-hop, neo-soul groove, smooth sounding music you hear from West B, I wanted to create merchandise that was compatible with the music. So it's helping me. It's helping me gain more followers, more fans, make connections in a way that I didn't even know I can make with the merchandise to the music. It's been putting me in better situations in my life, and it's been tough, but it's something that I really am grateful to have, I have a lot of upcoming events coming up within the next 2 to 3 months. I plan on putting out a flyer here within the next 2 to 3 weeks after we finalize some tour dates, so that I can let everyone know where I will be and when I will be there. I'm doing a lot of this stuff, pulling through, trying to get it all together. Music videos, more music videos from West B, more involving of my community in the music, in the brands, just to try to recreate Waterloo in a more positive way than a lot of people see us right now. Just more involvement in the school districts, motivational speaking, just really trying to be the best asset I can be for my community and for my brand. So just look forward to a lot more entertainment coming from West B in the year 2019.
I was hoping you would say something like that, because like that wrapped it all up.
Yeah.
Small little bow. So, yeah.
It's your boy West B. We coming to the extremely live, ladies and gentlemen, with my man Danny. Daniel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the greatest and most talented young man I've seen grow this far, and the things he's doing right now, I wish I was doing them at his age, because he's getting ready to be the future. He is the future, and he's doing it. Living his dream, and if your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. Lupo SB, yeah, wait.
Here is Cobie Morrisey's story on the new gym uniforms.
Starting new this year at Cedar Falls High School, there's a new dress code for all gym classes. People that go to the gym during power hour are allowed to wear whatever they want. There are many opinions revolving around the new dress code for gym class.
Our department believes that, philosophy-wise, that we believe in it's good hygiene. It's a good habit to have, and so we want to have our students, build that habit here in high school, so that they're changing it, and it's good for your hygiene and it's good for safety. So that's the big push behind it.
I do not like the new gym dress code, because you can work out in anything other than shorts. You can work out in pants and joggers, sweatshirts, anything you want.
At least we're not forced to wear anything like this during gym class.
I don't really mind the dress code, because I dress anyway in a shorts and t-shirt whenever I have gym.
This has been Cobie Morrisey from the Tiger Hiline Online.
Here is Colby Coonradt's personal profile.
Just in a lot of pain, because just like that, like in basketball, I didn't know how long I was going to be out. I didn't know if I'd be able to play again. So it was just frustrating, I guess.
Jackson Heth has been playing basketball for as long as he can remember, and everything has been smooth sailing until this year he had a slip up in his career.
They help me a lot. They help me every single day. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be where I am right now.
During a game with the Iowa Mavericks, Jackson landed on his foot wrong, causing him to break his fibula and ankle. The road for recovery wasn't easy for Jackson.
I just had to work hard every single day and just stay mentally strong, because if I wasn't mentally strong, then I wouldn't be able to get back to playing. And if I wasn't mentally strong, then I wouldn't be confident in myself and my abilities.
Varsity coach Ryan Schultz has kept a close eye on Jackson.
Number one, he's gotten healthy, which has really been key for him. His work ethic is among the best I've seen. You see him in here on weekends, you see him in here working hard every chance he gets. He really struggled early on last year with his injury. But I think getting in the weight room has really helped him prepare himself for this year. Like I said, he's always in the gym, he plays basketball year-round, and so I think due to those things, he's really ready for this year.
With the Tigers being defending state champions, it's hard for them to figure out how things will plan out this year. So what is their plan?
I think this year more guys will have to step up and will have to distribute the scoring.
Every team's a little bit different. So we're just going to have to kind of see what our strengths are. We know some of them, but some of it's got to be ironed out on the floor. And we got to get into game competition to kind of figure those things out.
With Jackson joining the varsity, it's time for him to find his role on the team.
He's going to be a shooter all the time. He's put in the work to be a shooter. He's going to be asked to take care of the ball and defend and really shoot the ball a lot for us this year.
This is Colby Coonradt reporting from the Tiger Hiline.
Here is Alex Vilae's personal profile.
Junior Anna Taft has been ice skating for almost 4 years, enjoying every single moment of it.
I would definitely call it a passion. During my time, I was 13 when I started skating, and when I first started, I wanted to find something that I could do. I really wanted to do something that no one else really does.
Together with her teammates, Anna participated in The Grinch on Ice, a show that was held Sunday, December 9 at Young Arena, Waterloo.
Since this isn't actually a school sport, it's not ran by the school or anything, it's actually ran by the Cedar Valley Figure Skating Club. And my friend one day said, hey, I'm doing hockey now, do you want to skate? And actually my first pair of skates I ever skated on was hockey skates, so I can actually somewhat kind of skate on hockey skates, but I mainly skate on figure skates now just because that's more my broad of what I do.
There's no limit when it comes to age in figure skating. Thus, the ice skaters encourage people to come to Young Arena and simply try it.
We've had plenty of adults here who have started when they're maybe even in their 20s or even 30s, and we've had people who can grow so much, and they even participate in the show with the younger kids. I'd say it's never really too late to start skating.
Being a sport where you can easily get hurt if you don't pay that much of attention to your moves, not all the teenagers will be interested in joining the figure skating club.
I feel like when people come to public skate, they're like, yep, this is the only time I'm doing it, not doing it again. Because they're just not used to it. Because you will probably get blisters on your feet, you will have cramps in your feet, you will be sore, and you will just be hurting from falling and stuff.
If it's that dangerous, how do people like Anna succeed to keep their balance on the ice?
Strength, because the main strength is in your legs when you skate, because it's mainly bending your knees. You need a lot of support basically in your ankles. You need a certain blade at some points. You need to get certain skates at some points depending on the level you're on that can help support you.
Yesterday we had a skater that had her skates on the wrong feet, so right before routine we switched her skates to make sure they were on the right feet. She actually successfully skated 2 routines with them on the right feet.
So what are you waiting for? Just come and join this beautiful family of ice skaters, or at least stay tuned for their future shows.
This has been Catalin Vilae reporting for Tiger Hiline Online.
Here is Jack Jorgensen's podcast.
What if I told you that there is one team in the whole wide college football world that named their stadium after an African American player? This is the story of Jack Trice. And Jack Trice Stadium is located in Ames, Iowa. But anyway, today I will be telling you the story of Jack Trice, to know one of the true greatest Iowa State stories of all time. Trice was born in 1902 in Hiram, Ohio, and was the son of Green Trice, who was a Buffalo soldier who escaped from the South and attended first grade at the age of 26. At a young age, his mother sent Jack to go live with his uncle in Cleveland, Ohio, where he attended high school and started his football career. He created a strong relationship with his coach, Sam Williman, who later accepted a job as the Iowa State Cyclones head coach and accepted Jack Trice to come play football for Iowa State at the position of tackle. Trice weighed 215 pounds and would start his freshman year with only 20 African American students that were attending the school at the time. Trice was the only African American member that was on the football team. Trice was interested in animals and majored in animal science. After his freshman year, he returned back to Ohio to marry his wife at the age of 20. That next year, his wife was studying economics at Iowa State University, and Trice the year before was an all-around athlete, playing football for the Cyclones and winning the Missouri Valley Conference in track and field in the event of shot put. That next year, Trice was playing varsity, and the teams that went up against them sometimes refused to play the Cyclones because he was black, and for the most part was not allowed to travel with the team. But the one game he got to travel was against Minnesota, and the night before the game, Trice was not allowed to stay in the same hotel as his other teammates due to the fact that he was African American. Trice was also working as a janitor, and people say that he would even clean the feet of some of his teammates. That night, while his teammates were at the table, he was sitting at a different table. He wrote a letter. This letter became known as the I Will letter. The letter went over how his first game as an Iowa State Cyclone would go over due to the fact that he was not allowed to play his freshman year. The next day, October 6, 1923, Jack started for the Cyclones. As the second play of the game was on their way, Trice suffered a shoulder injury, which turned out to be a broken collarbone, but remained in the game. Later, though, in the third quarter, Trice got trampled by Minnesota players and then was later rushed to the hospital in Minneapolis. The doctors declared him okay to travel back with the team, but 2 days later, Jack Trice died from internal bleeding. A memorial service was held for Trice at Iowa State University right before he was going to go to Ohio and get buried at Fairview Cemetery. His coffin had cardinal and gold on it to represent the colors of Iowa State. Today, Iowa State has the I Will walk right before they're about to enter the game. Trice's legacy lived on, though. In 1973, after Iowa State did the reconstruction of their new football stadium, they declared it to be called Jack Trice Stadium in honor of Jack Trice, the first African-American football player for this Iowa State team. His statue is still out front of Jack Trice Stadium today and is truly phenomenal, where his note to himself is on a plaque. Thank you, and see you next time.
That's all for this week, and as always, we hope you have enjoyed it. Tune in next time when we bring you more stories from the heart of Iowa.